I was reading Sugar Ray Leonard's biography, The Big Fight, a while back, and one of the more intriguing stories he shares is about his history with junior featherweight contender Derek Holmes. Leonard had been friends with Holmes since their amateur days. Holmes came close to making the 1976 Olympics alongside Leonard, but lost a controversial decision to Charles Mooney in the trials, a defeat that sent his life into a tailspin as he was relegated to the sidelines, watching one of his best friends in Leonard win all the glory. Dave Jacobs, who trained both Leonard and Holmes, revealed, quote, Derek couldn't stand to be in another man's shadow. If he couldn't be out front, he didn't want to be there at all. Holmes then bounced from trainer to trainer, starting with Adrian Davis in D.C. and later with George Benson in Philadelphia, and he turned pro in 1978. Less than 2 years later, he received a premature title shot against the legendary Wilfredo Gomez in Las Vegas. But Holmes had faced Gomez before, back in 1974 as an amateur, and knocked him out in the first round. As a pro, he came in as a decided underdog against Gomez, and as Leonard reveals in his book, Holmes wasn't the most confident fighter. I'm paraphrasing from the book, but Holmes confided in Leonard that he didn't think he could win, which upset Sugar Ray, who responded that no matter what, you don't say something like that to someone. Trainer Dave Jacobs also saw the writing on the wall, saying, quote, Holmes could never fight his way through obstacles. If he had family or personal problems, he'd just give up. Now, when you watch this bout with Gomez, you can almost read Holmes' thoughts as the fight progresses. He's competitive early and has Gomez seriously hurt early on, but he starts looking for the exit when Gomez returns fire. You'll see Gomez sense Holmes' mental weakness, exacerbating the challenger's mental breakdown.
Super bantamweight or junior featherweight, whatever you will. There's Holmes, unbeaten, but much less experience against the knockout artist Gomez, who comes right out with a left hook. As amateurs 6 years ago, Holmes in the dark trunks knocked out Gomez in the first round. It was stunning then, even as an amateur. Many feel now Gomez has that factor, the revenge motive going for him tonight.
Now, with the power that Gomez has, Derek Holmes is doing the right thing. He's using the jab. Very, very effective. Keeping Gomez off balance. Keep him at bay. That's what he should continue to do throughout the fight.
Holmes does not have a great chin, although he's never been knocked out. He has been down. In fact, 2 fights ago, was knocked down in the 9th round. Came back to win against Marcel Santiago on a split decision. Indicating to Bernie that this would be his last defense of the Super Bantamweight Championship. He's just had a struggle with his weight. He wants to move up, right?
Well, I'm looking for something to happen in the very first round because Derek is very aggressive. Like you said earlier, Gomez is going to buy his weight and wait for that one big punch to come around.
Right now, Derek is fighting the best fight he can fight against Gomez, keeping him busy, keeping him flicking that jab away, and keeping him from landing that big bomb.
And we're through round 1, scheduled for 15 rounds. Of course, neither man accustomed to that long distance. Sylvester Stallone, Rocky, and with Apollo Creed, Carl Weathers in the audience at ringside. We'll be chatting with Sylvester and hopefully Apollo Creed too later this bout. Holmes unloading some right hands, but thrown wildly.
Derek Holmes fighting very jittery.
It certainly doesn't figure to go 15.
Good right hand by Holmes. Solid right hand.
The first round is indication it's going to be a fast pace in this one.
Keep on pushing it. I want to keep on going.
And that's round 1. Sugar Ray Leonard, Dr. Bernie Pacheco at ringside here in Las Vegas. Super Super Bantamweight Championship on the line. Unbeaten champion Wilfredo Gomez in the light trunks. Derek Holmes, the challenger. New Carlton, Maryland in the blue trunks. Best punch of that first round was a right hand thrown by the challenger. It was a fast-paced first round. What does that mean, Ray? Others who are equipped with polling devices saw the first round. They gave it to Gomez. Gomez starting to unload. And a good right hand thrown by the challenger, Holmes. And another right hand by Holmes. Holmes taking the fight to the champion.
Can't make a mistake and get too cocky because Gomez can really counterpunch hard. He's got his legs spread and he wants to throw bombs.
He hasn't thrown that left underneath that we talked about at the start, Ray. Gomez has not used it.
Well, I noticed that there's a redness on Derek Holmes' left eye. That means that right hand of Gomez is being delivered.
And Holmes landing the right hand lead.
Twice. Gomez is waiting for him to make the kind of mistake he just made, to swing wildly. Holmes has got to go back to his steady kind of fighting, the kind of fight that Georgie Benton planned. Busy, moving, and not make mistakes like that. That is not a knockdown and should not be counted.
It's a slip, but the official counting at ringside, trying to make sure in case it was ruled a knockdown. Just a slip by Holmes, and you saw Gomez try to help him up. Gomez, by the way, has 11 consecutive title defenses by knockout. That is an all-time record, any division in boxing history. He broke Roberto Duran's mark of 10 in a row. Duran, by the way, the Panamanian champion, a close friend of Gomez.
Now, see, what Derek Holmes should be doing is maintaining control. He should be using that left jab. Gomez is much too strong to fight him inside.
And he's making the mistake. Holmes is making the mistake of quitting, moving around. He stopped his mobility, and he's now fighting with him. And that is where you get knocked out with Gomez.
As Holmes shows he's not only quick with his fist, he packs a wallop as well.
He's got Gomez hurt. Gomez is fighting on instinct here.
Final seconds of round two. Wilfredo Gomez worked feverishly on the champion between rounds. As he came back after round two, he was out on his feet. Watch him closely. Gomez in the light trunks, the champion, stunned by Derek Holmes, and Holmes again landing the heavier punches.
Gomez is trying to land one big shot, but he came back to his corner, looked over here with unseeing eyes. He had a blank look, just got hit again by a right hand. Holmes is hitting him with right hand lead, Sugar.
One thing you're going to see now from Holmes is Derek would dominate Gomez with his speed, but he must always be under control, know exactly where he's going to land, because Gomez is going to stay on top of him the whole time. But there is not stand right in front of Gomez.
Gomez is, the longer this goes, the worse it is for Gomez. He's been on this big diet.
That's a slip. That is not a knockdown, but a slip. You saw in the corner Derek Holmes' fiancée, Denise Harley, says they have no immediate plans for marriage, but if he becomes a champion, he'll have an announcement.
Gomez just went over, slipped on a spot, and got hit by a right hand right on the chin of Holmes, who's taken advantage of every opportunity.
It's been the right hand of Derek Holmes that has hurt Gomez.
The longer this goes, the more that weight is going to tell on Gomez, who lost an awful lot of weight and is going to be weak in the later rounds.
Losing weight so early and losing so much weight is a factor in any fight. It takes a great deal, especially out of a puncher like Gomez.
None of those punches really caused any damage, although it brought a roar from the Gomez contingent.
Holmes should be moving. He is just standing still and getting hit.
Slight puffiness around the left eye of Gomez, the champion, testimony to those right hands of Holmes. And again, down goes Holmes, and that is going to be ruled a knockdown. I didn't see a punch unless it was a body blow that was low.
It was a body blow, Dick, but then what it is now, Derek is still in the state of shock with this fight. He's not really hurt, but mentally he's hurt.
And that has inspired Gomez to go after Holmes. challenger, Derek Holmes.
Move around.
He should be moving now. Dirk shouldn't even clinch.
Should be bobbing, weaving, moving. He shouldn't be punching. That's it. Move around and flick that jab out.
Trying to clear his eyes, Derek Holmes here early in round 4.
You can see the excitement that Wilfredo Gomez creates in this division, in any division. He is a consummate killer. He's a consummate hunter.
Just 23 years of age, the champion rallying from being hurt himself in the first round. And emotions to Holmes, come after me, coming with both gloves in, invites you in, I invite you in. Both men landing right hands inside. And down goes Holmes again. Not from any one punch, but with a flurry. He may have just taken a breather. Now, another knockdown, and this fight is over. They have not waived the 3 knockdown rule, although it's a championship, so if Holmes goes down again, it's all over.
Dirk is really hurt now. And now he's got...
There it is. It's all over. Oh, emotion. Apparently they have waived the 3 knockdown rule. That was not, they have, we understand. That was not our understanding. So Holmes is still alive.
Holmes is badly, oh, he's badly hurt.
He's very smart. You see, he's kneeled down to take the stand right now.
But that's not smart in the eyes of the crowd. He has no chance against Gomez now. He is so far down mentally, and Gomez is so high, he has no way of stopping this.
Still plenty of time left here in round 4, and here comes the champion Gomez. A right hand drops Holmes in the corner. That's the 5th time he's been down in this round. Just up at the count of 7.
This fight should be stopped now. There's no sense standing there taking the punishment.
Absolutely right. It's clearly Gomez's fight, and it's only a matter of how much he's going to be hurt.
Holmes trying to weather a long round 4 that began with an immediate knockdown on the first punch thrown in the round by Gomez. Final seconds.
It'll be a miracle if he doesn't quit in the corner.
There's the bell. Let's follow Derek Holmes to his corner. I'm not sure he knows where he is.
What's the matter? I'm the doctor. What the hell's the matter? What the fuck is the matter, Derek? You're not even getting it. Huh?
Yeah, but he's not hitting
So Derek Holmes, examined by the physician assigned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. If you were the doctor, what would you recommend, Ferdy?
If I were a doctor right here, I would stop this fight. I would...
Round 5. Gomez had his challenger Holmes down 5 times in the last round. And here comes Holmes back.
So Derek's legs are still wobbly. He's fighting basically on instinct.
He's fighting on desperation is what he's fighting. They've told him in the corner, listen, you do this round or we're stopping it. But you see the mark of a great fighter. Gomez is not excited. He's not going on for it. He'll let it come. He'll let the knockdown come.
Right hand just grazing the chin of Holmes. Gomez measuring his opponent. We're live from Caesars Palace Sports Pavilion, Las Vegas 5. The champion, Wilfredo Gomez, very much in control at this juncture. And there's a cut now over the left eye of the challenger Holmes. And Holmes goes down.
They're about to throw in the towel. That corner man's got a towel ready for him to go.
George Benton, the veteran trainer, does have a towel in hand.
And he should have thrown it. good. He won good.
Third man in the ring is Joey Curtis.
They should stop this fight now.
There's no reason for this to go on, Sugar Ray. I absolutely agree this could be stopped now.
You know, Fred, I give Derek a lot of credit because he's determined to try to win this fight. But I really believe the reason I throw the towel is because they feel their man still has a fighting chance.
Oh, a good right hand by Holmes.
If he does, it'd be one of the biggest miracles in boxing, Sugar Ray.
Well, we've got the Rocky and the Apollo created ringside, but that's not reality. This is, down goes Holmes, and that's the towel. The fight is over. Champion Wilfredo Gomez makes it 30 knockouts in a row. Gomez packs another knockout on his all-time boxing record. 12 defenses, 12 knockouts. No one in boxing history has ever accomplished that feat.
Holmes was reportedly on drugs before the fight even started, and Sugar Ray Leonard became emotional at ringside as he watched his friend collapse under the pressure. Holmes had been one of his closest friends since the age of 14, and their dream was to become champion boxers together, building mansions side by side. Holmes suffered a broken jaw in the fight and took a year off afterward, returning in November of 1981. Unfortunately, he lost 2 of his next 5 fights, with his career stalling out in 1982. In 1983, while working as a Christmas tree salesman, Holmes shot his coworker 5 times with a .35 caliber pistol. The man survived, but Holmes was sentenced to 30 years in prison for attempted murder. He was a hell of a prospect, trainer George Benton said, but he got involved with drugs and then needed money to support his habit. A habit doesn't last long, so it gets expensive. It's a shame because I always admired intelligent fighters, and Derek had real smarts. But he just wasn't enough of a man. He listened to his friends and was too weak to resist taking drugs. Just not man enough.